In today's session, we'll be looking at Paragon's Preferences Wizard. This is a great tool for new members where you can go in and make changes to your profile where you don't have to keep doing that every time you want to create a report, a CMA, or send an email out to clients. Once you have set up your photos and your settings in the Preferences Wizard, it is a one and done process, and every time that you create a report or an email, everything will be branded to you. So to get to that screen, if it's not already popping up when you log into Paragon, simply click on the Preferences icon, and in the window under System, there's Preferences Wizard. Let's go ahead and hit in the upper right-hand corner the Start button. The first page is your agent image. So you can double-click on whatever image pops up in this box right here. I'll just double-click that, and you'll see that the tab for My Images appears. All the images that you would like to use will be under this tab. Remember, it is an MLS rule that you must use a photo of yourself. Can't be any kind of branding or anything like that. So make sure it's an updated headshot. Now, if you'd like to add more photos to change that, you can certainly do that by clicking on the Upload Image. In the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see the green plus sign, Add Files. And at that point, you would just go to your desktop, and wherever you store your photos, simply click on that, select the photos you want, open, and you'll be good to go. Once you select those photos, don't forget you're going to have to hit Start Upload. All right, those photos will upload, and then you'll see more additional photos under this tab. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next screen. This is going to be your office logo. Same thing as the agent image. If you double click on it, you're going to go to My Images, but now you want to go to the My Office's images. Again, you can upload images or logos for your office or your team that goes into this setting. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit cancel. And skip through this. This is an admin setting. Market Monitor is a great way to update these filters to make sure that you're looking at the right properties that you want to see. Now, if you don't do anything in the Market Monitor setting, you're going to see all of the listings in the MLS that you have access to. But if you only wanted to see a particular type of class, like residential, you could certainly just click on that. If you only, again, you have all the options of what you want to see. Again, if you don't do anything, you will see everything in the Market Monitor. All right, but I'll just go ahead and click Save on this one. If you, again, you can go to each one of the filters and look at anything specific that you want to see. All right. So in the default section on your home screen, you can look at, by clicking on Market, you're going to see everything in the MLS. If you just want to see your listings, you can click on My Info. You want to see your office's listing, you can click on that, and so on. So typically, Market Monitor, I want to see everything, okay? And then you can also set days back. How many days you want to go back from today to see all the different settings or statuses, new listings, sold listings, things of that nature. So we can click on here, and you can go back up. You can go to 7 days. Let's just go for 3, okay? And I'll go ahead and hit Next. Search options. Okay, so you can move down the list here and, again, make some changes that'll help you get to the features that you're looking for that's most important to you. Let's go to default search criteria. So it says by enabling this option, you will load your default criteria into your search page every time you open a new search page. So let's just go ahead and click on that. Let's again, you will have the ability to customize your search screen per class, and this will just saying, I want this to pop up every time I click on that class, whether it's residential, lots and land, that you'll have specific settings. Let's say I just want to see active listings. I want to see things in Madison County. Whatever those default settings are, this will make sure that that loads automatically. Okay. The enable lookup long descriptions is something really that I would just pass on right now. Paragon has this unchecked right now, and it really won't affect on how most of your searches will be performed. But I would look at custom map address and zoom level. So when you click on this, you can actually set a pin for where, when you do a map search, that where will that pin focus on. So let's just go ahead and click on it. Okay, and you can see I moved my pin right here to the office for the association. But you can certainly, you can scroll out, and if you wanted to put it somewhere in 5 points, if you wanted to put it right there, just go ahead and drop the pin, hit save, and the next time you do a map search, you can see just by clicking on here that you're going to see that your default map is going to be placed where you just set that pin. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit save again, and we'll hit next. Result options. This gives you the ability to set how you want to view your search results. So when you do an initial search in a class and you hit search button, the default will be the MLS defined spreadsheet. That's probably I would say the vast majority of members would use this, so I wouldn't want to touch that. But you can look at on how the results pull up, listing detail results. So if you were to click on an actual MLS number in that spreadsheet, what report do you want to see it in? There's Agent Full 2022, or you have a number of different ways. Connect View would be the Paragon Connect report. But again, you have the ability to choose from these different reports on how you want to view those listings after a search. I'll just go ahead and put on Connect View. All right, other reports, you have the ability to define how you want to see those reports in your hot sheets, in manual emails, which is important because you may not necessarily want to send all fields detail to your clients when that report has the information of the listing agent in their office. So you may want to keep it more to a client view. All right, so we could scroll down here and say customer full. Right, you could do that. Let's go ahead and click on that one. And this way, it'll be branded to you. Again, if you go to your preferences wizard and you set up your photo and your office logo, everything is branded to you. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, go into the library and check out on how you can get that taken care of. So again, all the different reports you can update to view. Here's one thing that's really important. If this box is empty, all right, you may want to, in this drop down, there won't be anything for me because I'm an admin, but your preferred phone number would be in there. Your office phone number, your cell phone number, but make sure whatever you want to see displayed with the listings, you would want to click on it, highlight it, and make sure that box is checked where it says right there, display this phone number and reports that contain the agent name as broker attribution contact. Okay, we want to do that. User interface, you can change how the background is. This is blue, and you can see that the blue setting, but you do have different options and settings for your preference. All right, so if you're ready for spring, let's go ahead and put on July 4th, and you can see the background change to with the flag. Okay, most of the other settings I wouldn't touch. Let's go ahead and hit next. And again, a lot of these are just preferences that you can look on how your contacts display. How many contacts per page, 25, and you have options to go up to 50, 100, 250. All right, time zone, no need to change that. Calendar, everything else to this point, I would kind of just scroll through unless you don't have your cell phone number in this. Let's go ahead and enter it there. This gives you the option once you hit a shared feature in the MLS. You can text listings, and you want to make sure that your phone number is in there so the recipient knows where that came from. All right, hitting next again. Email options. All right, populate fields, and when you send reports and emails, you can automatically be blind copied, entering your email every time if you want to see everything you send out to clients. You can auto-populate email message body. So you can, in another report, we'll show you how you can have filled in email messages for buyers, for sellers, things of that nature. So again, more options, read receipt if that's something you want to do, and you can actually display property address and email reports. So again, these are all preferences that you can go through. So just keep hitting the next button, go through the settings, most everything else at this point, and just it's your preference. Here's the email body I was talking about. This one's called a buyer template. So this, again, instead of having to type in these emails all the time, every time you send an email, this is already giving you the basic construct of what that message would say, and you can just tweak it out for buyer's name here, but you don't have to keep typing out this email every time. Now, you can also, let's go to the next section here. You can update your email signature that goes out from Paragon. And now once you get to the very last page, you're going to see the congratulations, and you can hit close. Now you don't have to worry about having to make all these settings and changes. You should be a lot more efficient and get through getting emails and reports branded to you very, very quickly. If you have any questions about settings and preferences, please contact MLS support at valleymls.com.